Oh, now we're live. Yay! Hi, and welcome to the first ever Raw Truth Hangout. I am your host, Leela Simmons, bold life activist and badass healing artist. And for those of you who are new to me, because you are new to me on video, what you need to know about me is that if you are in pain in any area of your life, I am your go-to person. If your body's hurting, if you're in a shitty relationship, or if you don't like the way you're making your money, let's chat. And you can find me at leelasimmons.com, and I might find a way to put this on the screen later, too. It'll be exciting. So, today we are discussing the raw truth about living your dreams, and I'll tell you a little bit about how this came about. So, there are videos out there from lifestyle gurus like Tyrese Gibson, and Gina DeVee is one of them, and it's all about how they're traveling to Tuscany. Tyrese is making videos in his backyard with his backyard theater, and I was like, who gives a crap? The people that are buying Tyrese's CDs, they're probably on food stamps. There's a massive there's a massive gap between that and a theater in your backyard. So I wanted to talk about some of the reality of living your dreams. And I'm living one of mine right now in my 2-bedroom apartment with my 3 little ones, because 8 months ago, the 4 of us, were in 1 bedroom in my ex-husband's house. So the life that you're living right now is probably a dream that you had 5 minutes or maybe 8 months ago. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And we are talking with one of my favorite people on the planet, Reverend Valerie Love. She is, and let me read the official bio because it's juicy, y'all. So, Reverend Valerie Love is an ordained interfaith minister of spiritual consciousness on a soul mission as a catalyst for transformation through the power of love, and she's pretty good at it. She is an intuitive advisor, spiritual speaker, the author of 9 whole books. Is it only 9, or have there been more since we wrote this?
We're up to 11 now.
11 books, I thought so, on practical spirituality, and she's the founding minister of Boost Worldwide Love, a community and the new thought and ancient wisdom tradition. And there's more, and it's juicy, and she's fantastic. But now I'm just going to say, welcome to the Hangout, Val, and thank you for being my first ever official live Hangout guest. Yay!
Hey, thank you. I'm excited to be here. I am so excited, Leela, for you. Congratulations, Empress. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sugar Plum. So I want to talk about living your dream life, because you are pretty fantastic at that. So can you tell us about a dream that you are living right now that you had maybe 5 minutes ago or even 5 years ago?
Yes, I can speak about quite a few of them, and the one that's coming to mind right now is being an author, because I remember when I was a little girl, I had this thought, maybe one day I'll get to grow up and write a book. You know, that was a dream. That was a little girl dream, because I loved books when I was a little girl. Love books. And so while my brother was outside playing, and while the rest of the family were doing whatever they were doing, my head was in a book like this. You know, even when I was tiny, you know. I loved books, and I still love books. I'm surrounded by books. So that was a dream that I had, Leela. Oh, maybe one day I'll grow up and I'll get to maybe write a book. You know how you say those things when you're a little kid? Ooh.
That's funny. Yeah, mine was, I want to be a mommy.
Oh, well, you did that superbly.
Yeah, I think I'm doing all right.
Yes, you did that superbly. Yes. So I love it. Awesome. Those dreams we make with the twinkle eyes at 5 and 6, they mean so much.
Yeah.
You know?
Awesome. And now you have 11 book babies.
11 books, working on 12 and 13 now at the same time as we speak, and loving it. I write every day. Writing is my life. It's in my veins. It's my oxygen. I literally cannot breathe if I don't write.
So I have paper everywhere. My ex said to me, he's like, you wouldn't be able to function if there wasn't a pen and a piece of paper, right? And I'm like, no. No functioning.
Exactly. And for
So
me, journals upon journals, stuff to write with,
yeah,
everywhere, everywhere.
exactly. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next one is tell us about a dream that you had and when it came true, it was like an epic disaster.
Ooh. I got quite a few of those.
Well, we got a little bit of time, so anyone
Okay.
for
Okay,
all.
I'll tell you. I'll go with the first one that comes to my mind. So when I came out of my first marriage and I was about to embark on a whole new life for myself, because when I was coming out of my first marriage, I was also coming out of Jehovah's Witnesses. So it was a really critical time in my life, and this was 20 something years ago. And I made a declaration, an affirmation. You want to know what it was from my first husband and
Oh
being out
yeah.
of that relationship? It was quite a politically incorrect affirmation. It was no more broke niggas.
Woo!
I didn't know what I was going to do. I knew what I was not going to do. So I guess that was. And months later, I met a man who had won $17 million in the lottery. We wound up getting married. So that did turn out to be an epic disaster. And the reason it turned out to be an epic disaster is because it was not what I thought it was going to be. And because my inner guide told me all along,
Don't do it.
yeah, my
Yeah.
I was not connected though. This was 20 years ago. This was 1996, and next year will be 2016. So this was almost 20 years ago. And my inner guide, I was nowhere near as connected to my inner guide as now.
Right.
Now, if my inner guide says leap, I say how freaking many feet, how high. And if it says sit, I sit my butt on a chair and I do not move my patootie off that chair. And if it says lay down, I lay my head on a pillow. I mean, I work to be in tune with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that really has avoided those could be epic disasters. Because Kabbalah teaches that anytime we don't listen to the inner voice of wisdom, everything after that is what's called unnecessary process. So I don't have to be in that process if I listen to my inner voice. So I learned how to abort unnecessary process.
Yeah, it's like pain is inevitable, suffering is optional.
Yes.
I might stub my toe, but I don't need to stub that same toe 17 times on the same rock.
With the same man or woman.
So, can we share a little bit about Arizona and your inner guidance?
Yes. So,
look at like, did she really just say she told him no, thank you, and went back home? Like, how do you do that, Val?
Oh my goodness, what a beautiful unfolding. Now let me put a let me preface this by saying I have had the most wonderful men. So
I'm sorry, there's a screaming child. Give me just
oh yes, absolutely. Is that Sharonda Chrome joining us? Hey Sharonda. Hey, love. How you doing, love?
Okay.
Sharonda Chrome joined us.
Hi, darling. Welcome. How you doing? And she's like in chat box over here.
I see your chat. But yeah, so I had in my mind, I got a bright idea in my mind that I was going to connect with this wonderful twin flame and this beautiful twin flame energy. And when I got to the airport, it was like, no.
Oh.
And the kind of person that I am, and I went all the way to Sedona, and I was in silence, Leela. Don't you love the comic relief of the universe that puts us in these very precarious and often hysterical experiences of life? This is very hysterical. And look, I'm in the bathroom in the Starbucks talking to my girlfriend, Janine, it's a no. What am I going to do? Blah, 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 blah. And she's like, girl, what have you got yourself into? And I asked for grace from spirit to come off my silence. I had flown across the country, and I knew this was not going to be for me. And I asked for grace, and I said, this is not going to work. This is not. And he said, okay, gotcha. All right. And that was that. We're still friends to
I
this.
love it.
Yeah, we're good friends.
I love it. But
I love him.
so, a little bit of background for everybody listening and watching. So, at that time, I was Val's concierge for her coaching practice. And I was like, oh, how exciting. She's going to meet the man. I was so excited for her. And then she was like, I'm back at home. She's like, sending me an email. She's like, I'm back at home. I'm like, well, I can't wait till you know what happened.
Because remember, I had bought a one-way ticket. Remember? Because I didn't know how long it was going to be in Sedona. I bought a one-way ticket. Wow. I was back that weekend.
Yeah, I was like, so how's Revelation? She's like, I've been home for 2 weeks. I'm like, I can't wait till you can talk. I need to know what happened.
What's the story behind this one? Oh, my goodness.
It was such good a good example for me, because I met a young man a couple weeks ago who thought that a good idea of a first date was for him to meet my children, maybe take me to dinner and spend the night at my house. Meet my children, spend the night at my house. Same sentence. No. So my response was, no, thank you. This isn't going to work for me.
No, thank you. This is not going to work for me. And the faster you can get at saying that, the better.
Yeah.
No, thank you. It's not going to work for me. And just be out. No heat, no judgment.
Yeah, no heat, no judgment. Absolutely. Okay. So my final question is, tell me about a dream that has yet to come true for you.
My dream home in Bali, Indonesia. So as you know, I'm relocating to Bali, Indonesia this year in August. So I've got the date, I've got the place in Bali, Indonesia, Ubud, the location in Bali, Indonesia. So that is the dream that is now unfolding and manifesting. It is beautiful and perfect because I had not intended to go anywhere until my youngest was out of high school. And now my youngest will be able to live in 2 countries, in Bali and in the U.S., and it's beautiful. And I'm really excited about that. So that's the dream that is unfolding for this year. August. So August, maybe we'll do another hangout and we'll talk from Bali.
Yay! Okay, this series is taking on a life of its own, so I'm with it. We can raw truth for the rest of my life for all I care, because I love it.
Hey, come on with it. People need the raw truth, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, people like sugarcoat a lot, and we get a lot of fluff. You know, It's nice that you live in a house in Santa Barbara, but what did it take you to get there? And, like, what were the dreams that unfolded along the way? And what are some of the epic disasters? So, yeah. Hey, Sharonda.
Sharonda Chrome. How are you, love?
Thank you for joining us, Sharonda. Do you have any questions for myself or Reverend Val?
I'm just catching up. I had to switch devices.
Okay.
You look amazing, Sharonda. You look amazing.
Yeah, I'm looking at that hair thinking I might want some locks, but then I remember the effort that it requires. And
yes, that's why mine are cut off, and I have this wonderful, yes, me and Leela are working on the same wonderfulness right here.
No, yours is way more wonderful than mine is, because that's...
It is. What did you say,
Sharonda? Say it again.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It is.
3 lengths. I'm loving this. If it's too long for me to brush it, it's too long when I head off to the barbershop.
I love it.
Adrian, fix it. Make me look like a person again.
Love it.
So those are all of my questions. I wanted to keep it quick and juicy. Have any dream life hacks that you want to share with everybody? Any tips, any juicy tidbit that you want to give before we head off? I head back into mommy land.
Oh, yes. Probably real briefly, the idea that the conscious mind, the surface mind, comes up with a lot of things for us to do.
Mm-hmm.
So the goal is get another car, get this. Even with us spiritual people, set up a coaching practice, make my website, get my umpteenth healing modality under my belt, go to my next 20-second workshop retreat healing specialty home experience. Oh my God, stop it, it's too much. Wow, we go into all these and everything. Every time you turn around, it's too much. So even in spirituality, we must be aware of the surface mind that's wanting us to do stuff, rather than being still and allowing the vision to unfold from deep within, allowing that vision to unfold. And that's exactly what happened with me with Bali. People ask me, how did you come up with Bali? I didn't come up with Bali. I was deep in meditation, deep in prayer, and Bali dropped into my spirit. I did not literally know, Leela and Sharonda, where it was on the map. It was like one of those places like Bora Bora, Tahiti, Fiji. Like, where is that, right? It's like on the list of places you want to go, but you don't quite know exactly where it is. You know what I mean? Like, where's Bora Bora? I don't know, but one day I want to go there, right? So Bali was in that category for me. It wasn't anything that I had to get to. When it dropped into my spirit, it startled me. I jumped up, I almost did a dance. It was on November 22nd, 2014. That came straight from Divine Mind. So that is a dream that it's unfolding, it's fulfilling, it's ease, it's grace, it's already done. Everything is clicking, clicking, clicking. And this is how we can really distinguish the difference between being caught up in a vision of beauty and loveliness and magnificence and greatness for your life, as opposed to or versus trying to think up a great goal that would make you really excited. Let that conscious mind rest and relax. Sharonda, am I on your street, girlfriend? Am I on your street?
For y'all that are new to Reverend Val, and maybe for people that are not new to Reverend Val, but I know that your destination was Hawaii. So this Bali thing was definitely from spirit, because that was my last. I was like, what you mean Bali?
That's right. You know me, Layla. You know me. If you had opened a map of the world in front of me and said, pick anywhere you want to go, my finger would have went straight to Maui, Hawaii. That's it. That's for me, right? That was the surface mind. Yeah, I want to go to Hawaii. I even told my kids, as soon as Veronica is graduated, I am out. I'm going to this trip. I'm going to Hawaii. See you later, right? Remember I used to say that?
Yeah, and like a whole retreat center. It was like a whole thing. It was a thing. And then when you give your life over to spirit, interestingness happens. You think you want one thing. I thought I wanted one thing.
And lo and behold. And you know what's beautiful about Hawaii? What came to me is that the first retreat center, Bali will have a retreat center called Love Oasis. And there will also be in the vision a retreat center in Sedona called Soul Oasis. And there will also be a retreat center in Hawaii called Heart Oasis. And it looks like Spirit Oasis will be in Africa, that there'll be another. So these become meeting spaces around the globe for our community to come together, convene, commune, love on each other, laugh. You know how we do when we get together and have a good time in fellowship in these beautiful exotic locations. So that's the vision. The bedrooms are open. Anytime y'all want to come on over, and there's a bedroom door will be open and waiting for you. Yay!
The second I hire the nanny, I'll be right there.
Come on.
Leave the people here.
Hawaii is still in there, yet Divine Mind has a much bigger, broader vision than we even think of. So I was sketching part of it with Hawaii, and yet it showed me where to begin in Bali. I was looking that way, and the thing was that way. So all Spirit did was this. Turn your head, lovely one. Oh, my God. That was it. That's it.
I love it.
You like that when her spirit was just like, lovely one, look this way. Oh, wow, God. Oh, my God. Yeah. It was one of those kinds of things. And I love it.
So Val's parting tidbit for us is give your mind over to spirit, and then you'll get like real good, juicy, wonderful, delicious details about where your dream really is. That reminds me of Oprah and her tree. She just wanted a tree outside of her kitchen window that she could see when she was washing her dishes. And now she's got more trees than she can count. And probably ain't washing no dishes either, if we tell the truth.
Come on. I love it.
Awesome. Tell everybody how they can find you if they want to play with you on social media or online or offline.
Yes, ValerieLove.com. And next week we start a new group of coaches. So our new group coach training starts next week. We train money and wealth coaches at the Destiny Coaching Academy. So those new group of coaches start next week, Tuesday. So go to ValerieLove.com, click on coaching. And if you go to ValerieLove.com and click on coaching and go to coaching success stories, OMG, you get to see the wonderful, wonderful, beautiful beings of light. I've coached Sharonda's there. Aren't you on the wall of fame, the client wall of fame, Sharonda Crone?
I am.
Yay!
Rhonda is
I have
awesome.
something to tell you off air too. It's pretty juicy. From Destiny Projects.
Oh, wonderful. Do you remember the Destiny Project? You all were in group coaching for the Destiny Project. How many years ago was that? 2008?
2008, 2009, somewhere up in there. Yeah.
Wow, I remember that, Leela. How amazing!
My
How
project is still on the web. Every time I get ready to take that website down, people are like, "But I love it." I'm like, "Oh, all right, we'll leave it over there."
Send me the link. I'm going to put you up on the client wall of fame. Send me the link. How's that?
All right, I'll put it in the thing right. Oh no, I'll have to email it to you because I don't remember it. I just know that it's over there. I'll go find it though.
I love you, Leela. I am so proud of you. I'm telling you, you are creating your life.
I am creating my life. Yes, I am. It's pretty juicy. It's so delicious. I'm not really sure what to do with myself.
Tickled pink with yourself?
Yeah, I'm purple. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Even better. That's the crown chakra color. Even better.
Yes.
I love your growth and what you are doing and what you have created. It's amazing. I remember when you first said to me, I remember you and your other name, and then you morphed as a woman and reinvented yourself and became Empress Leela. And I was like, woo, yes.
Yes. And the Empress Leela emerges more and more every day, and she surprises the hell out of me. I'm like, really? We're doing that today? Sweet. I'm loving every second of it. So, Value froze. She's frozen, but she's probably still there. If she's not still there, then I'm sure she'll come back. So, Sharonda, thank you so much for joining us live. I'm going to hang out just a few more seconds to see if Val realizes that she's frozen and comes back. But if she doesn't, then you can find her, y'all, at ValerieLove.com, and it's ValerieLove.com. And she is all over social media, so just Google her. You will find her on Facebook. She has a few pages. I'm not sure if she tweets or Instagrams, but I know she's on Facebook for sure. And her YouTube channel, oh my God, please check out her YouTube channel. It is delicious and scrumptious and juicy. Yes. And if I learn how to do like awesome things with these videos, like put words across them, then I'll put the links in there, or maybe somebody on Fiverr can do it for me. But anywho, stay tuned because there will be more episodes of The Raw Truth About Living Your Dreams coming up.
Nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you too, honey bunny, and I will talk with you later.
Have a good night.